Look at that. Look at that.
Worked.
That is top-notch production around here.
I'm glad you're the captain of this ship.
We're all gonna sink, but we'll go down together. All right, so glad you guys could join me on this windy. Actually, I'm gonna apologize ahead of time if you hear the wind on my end.
Yeah, me too.
It's like 70 miles an hour here right now.
Oof.
So, I guess my name's Scully, and everybody knows Ty, Dallas, Remy. I don't really think we need to do introductions at this point, but we're gonna do it anyways. I guess the big news in the last week, Kevin Kinner he did a podcast. I don't remember whose podcast it was. I know it was a pretty small podcast. Need to get him on here if he's doing that type of stuff. But basically saying that Disney is in production for a new original series, animated series. And that is about all he said.
No timeline or anything like that, correct?
Nope. No. And it has nothing to do with like season 2 of The Bad Batch, not season 2 of Visions.
It has its own full orchestra though, right?
Yes, every episode calls for a full orchestra.
So at least that's promising.
Yes. And that is about all the information we know on it.
It's going to be interesting to see if they're going to do like a whole new story or if they're just going to kind of take something we already know and go with it.
Well, I guess with that, what do you think it's going to be and what do you want? I know that's two completely different things.
I have no idea what it will be. But what I want, I would like to see more of the, I know we're flooded right now with like Mandalorian stuff, but you know, it's popular, but I'd like to see like the ancient order of like Mandalore, what pissed off all the clans, why they were mad at each other in the first place, and then also more about Prez Vizsla and how he became the first Jedi or Mando Jedi. But they might focus more on that with, yeah. They'll probably do something with that with Mandalorian episode 3, but man, that would be pretty badass to see just more animated Siege of Mandalore stuff, or not necessarily Siege, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, because we've seen kind of glimpses of like the Night of 1,000 Tears, I guess, with Mando flashbacks, and I think a whole animated take on everything leading up to that. I think that would be pretty cool. Agreed. And, you know, with everything kind of being with Mandalorians right now and, you know, Disney, you know, the Mandalorian being a little more successful than Book of Boba, I think, with the fans. I think fan base was a little divided on Book of Boba, but like the overall storytelling, you know, everybody was kind of there on it. But, you know, with Disney going kind of Mandalorian route, I could definitely see them going with the Mandalorian type of animated series, little backstory, but I don't think they would double down on like an animated series, like a backstory on kind of the Mandalorian. But like, I guess
I think that'll play out as the Mando keeps going.
Right.
I think we'll get more of the backstory on him.
Maybe something about Django.
Boba, don't need a backstory really on him either.
No. Not really. Not after the comic series that Remy had us reading this week.
Django wouldn't be bad, though. I know they did it.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But to see him as a foundling and like.
Did you ever read that comic series they did?
I didn't read the comic series, but I have a novel back from like the 90s, and it had a couple stories from Boba Fett's point of view of his father and the stories his father told him. I think
Yeah,
you have the same book.
They did a whole a short Jango Fett when he was just a boy, and it kind of went over some of the wars on Mandalore and some of the other stuff. It was actually pretty darn good. It's called Open Seasons.
Open Seasons, okay. I do not have that run of the Dark
only
Horse
4
books.
issues.
Let me see what I got. Hold on.
I guess while he's digging for that, I seen it a couple times across Facebook this week. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I didn't want to talk about it until the show was live. Did you guys see the trailer? No, I do this with air quotes, obviously, but the trailer leak of Knights of Ren.
I did
No.
not see that.
Okay, there was
That
a
was
trailer.
actually one of my ideas for the animated series.
I know you've seen the trailer leak, you liar.
No, I seriously didn't.
But there was a leak of somebody recorded it on their phone, and then it had the Lucasfilm animation intro, Disney, yada yada yada, and then it kind of kicked into an animated series of, it's just a short, maybe 30-second scene, and that's what I wanted to try and get playing during this show, is to show that. But a lot of people are kind of saying that it's not real, but I thought the timing of it was a little suspicious with the animated series calling for a full orchestra and this and that, and then literally 5 days later this trailer leaks.
Do you think it could be like the type of leak that Ryan Reynolds did with Deadpool?
Maybe
just to push them to actually do it.
Right, because I mean, Disney and Lucasfilms are really, really good about keeping, and I mean, even Marvel in general, really, really good about keeping things kind of
Hush, hush.
nobody say a goddamn word. If you do, you will go missing.
So I just found a video and I'm watching on my phone, but it's from January.
Oh God.
What was it just basically showing one of the guys jumping on an X-wing?
Yeah, and it looked like the dude from the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Okay, I just now seen this last week. I think Star Wars Hub had posted it on Facebook.
Yeah, I just watched it. It was it looks like it could be fan made, but who knows?
Right. So I mean, I kind of took that with a grain of salt. But did any of you read? I think it came out either last year or the year before, the Knights of Ren. It was a 4-issue series, kind of talking about Snoke finding Kylo and all that.
No.
It's on my list.
Because with the Snoke clones and whatever, and Mando, and then the rumors of Favreau and Filoni, I don't want to say retconning the sequels, but trying to bridge the gap between with Mandalorian and then going into the sequels and stuff like that. I could see them doing a Knights of Ren animated series, but I don't know if how well it would be received. If it's done really, really well, I think this could be the thing that might
bring it back.
Maybe.
It feels
I'm not against it.
Yeah, it feels like they'll do something related to this last set of movies. You know what I mean? And that would be a good way to start into that.
That's what I have written down too, as well, is to kind of fix the plot holes in the new sequels.
Well, they're doing, to answer Hunter's question, they're doing, I guess it wasn't really off the video games. What was the gift that they were all given last year? And then on the side of the binder or whatever, it was Tales of the Jedi. Was that it?
I think so.
But is that going to be an animated series or not? I haven't heard. Because I know that got posted, the comic book shot up in price. Actually, that was just recently, wasn't it? 2-3 months recent? Because I know everybody was going crazy over Tales of the Jedi, number one. I want to say it was Dark Horse series.
Yeah, okay, so you're talking about the old Dark Horse series, yeah.
I have Dawn of the Jedi, a 5-run series.
No, this one was Tails.
Yeah, it is Tales.
I got this Knights of the Old Republic, and it's apparently takes place during the Mandalorian Wars.
That would be
It's a
dope.
5-issue set. It looks badass, and it actually has what the true Mandalorians are, which are like those cat people.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, the real Mandalorians aren't necessarily, they're humanoids, but they're like these fucking cat people.
Hell yeah.
But they were like a lesser version of humans, so they kind of got
What the hell are the
extinguished.
cat people called from Skyrim?
I do not know. I never played.
Dallas. What are
For the
they?
balls. I know. On what you were saying earlier, Key Collector says that a crew gift bears the logo of multiple projects, including one that is possibly announced titled Tales of the Jedi, and that was from December.
Khajiit. We knew that. Everybody in here knew that.
She made that up.
I don't. Maybe. I don't. Do you think that could be the animated series?
It'd be kind of cool
yeah.
to see.
I never read any of it. Obviously,
Yeah,
I'm
I never
going
read
to
any of it.
But
So that's exciting to me because if they do that, that just basically shows that they're willing to do stuff with those Dark Horse titles, you know, like Crimson Empire. We could start seeing some stuff from that. Like that would be awesome if they turn some of those into like animated anything.
and Disney is not completely ignoring like the Dark Horse stuff, because I mean, even like the Black Series figures, they're getting those comic book like boxes. Like I mean, they're making those too. So I mean, they're acknowledging that they're there, they happen, and I like to think that they would start bringing in some of that stuff.
Well,
You
yeah,
ain't
what a
kidding
better
about the
way
wind.
they could tell some of those Dark Horse series, those Dark Horse stories, excuse me, by like using just animated shows instead of having to use expensive ass CGI to do like
Yeah.
Luke or Leia. You know, that would be kind of cool. That would kind of make you could still get newer fans involved, and you could make some of your older fans happy all at the same time.
Right. For sure. So what would be your number one Dark Horse series that you'd love to see made into an animated series?
Talking to me,
Yes, Dallas.
made into an animated series. I just love the idea of like doing those shorts, like we talked about prior. You know, like about the Tales, all those just like random one-off issues that, well, it was like a single issue that had like 4 or 5 different stories, like short stories in it, and I think that would make an awesome TV show. But Crimson Empire is awesome to me, but I don't know how well that would translate into a more kid-related show. But maybe, I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I like if they start dabbling with some of like Knights of the Old Republic, or oh god, what would be another one? I was gonna say Heir of the Empire, but I think we're basically getting a live action of that.
Well, they could still do that as animated. I mean, that would be awesome. I mean, or they could do. Why can't I think of it? Dark Empire. If anyone's ever read any of those,
Sounds dope.
Luke kind of goes back and forth between the dark side and the light side, and then Palpatine. He's like a clone multiple times over in that. And the art's just
Doesn't
really
that
dark
take-
and moody.
Doesn't that take place between Empire and episode 4 and 5, or 5 and 6?
No, I don't think so.
Because
I
in
can see it, but I don't know.
because is the N64 game based off of that?
Not Dark Empire. You're thinking Shadows of the Empire.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Shadows. That
Shadows
took
of the Empire is Dark Empire is like a whole nother story they basically kind of picked up with after your first trilogy there.
Okay, so it's after Jedi.
Yep.
What other shows are you looking for, Tyrell?
Just as far as animated series goes,
Mhm.
I don't know. I haven't read. I started reading the books. I started reading the first one, but it kind of be cool to see a High Republic animated show. I don't
Okay.
know a whole lot about it, so
That is another one because, like, you know, some of those books were, I don't want to say the first novels that were made once Disney took over, but I guess because you had all of the, like, the Force Awakens, like, movie adaptation novels and stuff like that, but like original stories for like young adults, and then like, I guess, adults to read, and then like teenagers and whatever. You know, the High Republic were some of the first, I guess, original books to come out, and I could see them riding that train with the High Republic. And I think it'd be a really good animated series. That
Yeah.
first book would be, I don't want to say too much without giving it away, but the whole, I guess, if they do it like first season for the first book, it would be a cliffhanger the whole way through if they did it right. And I think it would translate well over.
yeah, just get something new that we haven't really seen before on screen. I guess I should say.
Yeah, and I mean, you would see, like peak Yoda,
Yeah,
like basically the baddest motherfucker around.
because this happens well before everything, like 400 years or something, right? Like that, right?
Like 220 or something like that, 200 to 300 years. I think it'd be dope.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I would like that.
Plus, it'd work for people, I guess, who, don't have time to sit down and read the books. So this would be a good way to like show people like what they've been working on with the High Republic.
Yeah.
You know what show I could see them kind of doing? Like a newer animated droids. Just kind of
Like just
Clone Wars
focusing
droids?
on droids.
yeah, just
Or like-
droids. Just like, you can do it about R2D2 and C3PO. But the problem with that, then maybe you do a droid show, it gets too kiddish. Maybe, I don't know. That would be my fear.
Right. I don't think a droid show would call for a full orchestra though.
No.
Maybe, I don't know, unless Disney's just throwing that money around. I mean, even in Boba, it didn't seem like it was over the top with like the music.
Music, yeah. It really wasn't. It was pretty laid back, really.
I think for the second time in like Star Wars history, though, we had an original Star Wars song with vocals in it, though. So I remember watching one of the episodes of Boba, and you can hear like a male choir, like kind of singing in the background. So I think that one, and then I think it was Duel of Fates, I think are the only two songs on the Star Wars discography to ever have any vocals in it. Don't
think
quote me
you're-
on that. I'm pretty sure, though.
I think you're right.
So you don't need the vocals when you got all the bangers playing.
You're not wrong.
I just feel like they're not going to stray away from something that we already know. They're just going to keep it
Keep
simple.
it comfortable where they know
Yeah.
where they're going to make money.
We can hope that they would take chances, but
Here's the real question: is this going to be super kiddish of a TV show?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
With a full
my
or-
gut-
orchestra.
Yeah, full
I wouldn't-
orchestra. I don't think it would be.
My gut.
I don't think
tells
it's
me
going to
no.
be like, what is it, Resistance or whatever?
Yeah.
Like that was real kiddie.
I'm halfway through the first season, and I have to force myself to watch those
You're a
episodes.
brave man.
I haven't
You're
even
doing
watched
God's
it.
work right now.
I haven't watched it.
I
I
think I'm
tried
like
the first.
episode 3, and it's like just painful sitting there trying to watch it. My brother said he watched it, but he's a child, and I know he's going to watch this video. So there you go, Jordan.
Shout out to you.
Shout out, Jordan.
I mean, I know they just did it in live action with Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett, but what if they bring back Daniel Logan to voice him, and they do like a kid Boba Fett from the end of, what was it, Rebels? Or maybe
Yeah.
Clone Wars, whichever.
Clone
he was
Wars.
in.
Clone Wars.
But and
We
just
kind of got a little backstory though there with him. And that's why at the end of Boba, I was so upset because Boba and Cad Bane have a lot of history together, and they didn't really show any of that in the 2 minutes that they gave Cad Bane for screen time.
Exactly. Like, I mean, he basically, him and was Aura
Bosk.
Sang, well, Bosk, but also
Yep.
that Aura Sang girl,
Mhm.
like, taught him everything he knows, minus what Django taught him. But yeah, it was a pretty anticlimactic duel between those two. I liked it, but it didn't do the characters justice.
Right.
I
Either.
think he's going to show back up if there's another
Yes.
season. But
Filoni's watching this right now.
I hope so.
He is. I know. he
I'm
is.
on
like,
my
he's
royalties,
like-
damn it.
Isn't Cad Bane like 71 or 72
Oh, fuck, I have no
in the
idea.
timeline?
He's got to be pushing 80 in that timeline, I would think.
Okay. And the average life expectancy of the Dorans or whatever the hell he is like normal humans, like
Mhm.
90 years. So I mean, he's definitely close to the end
Pushing
of his
it.
lifespan, regardless. Not that Boba isn't either.
Do you think he added any years onto himself though with the tubes, the breathing tubes?
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean,
Those
he
are
could.
for, so Force users can't choke him, isn't it? Isn't that what those are for?
I think
No
so.
idea.
Pretty sure. Pretty sure he had that done, so he couldn't
That
be
was a-
Force choked.
A mod,
Yeah.
because you see his species in other Star Wars, and I mean, they don't have any of that stuff. They're normal, so to speak.
What about an animated series on the Tatooine street biker gang?
Oh,
Dallas
they
would love
already did
that.
that.
I would.
It's called Power Rangers.
I don't know. Stories about the modder would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Tiger Blood or Tiger Beat or whatever the hell that guy's name was.
I saw that article that I think you were talking about, Scully, and one of them. So I'm not going to take any credit for this. One of the things they were interested in was Darth Maul background story for like when he
More?
was a kid. Like,
On the Star Wars Hub where they had posted that trailer leak, I was reading through the comments, and a lot of people were saying, "No, we want Maul." Like 90% of it was like,
Yep.
"We want the Maul. We want the Maul animated series."
everyone is on a big Maul kick right now.
And you're talking Maul before Darth
Before,
Tyrannus grabs a
Yeah,
hold of
before Phantom Menace.
him. Okay. I can get behind that.
I just think we got a lot of him in Clone Wars and a lot of him in Rebels too. Like,
It's time for someone else to shine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who would you like to see shine, Dallas?
I want like a Jar Jar Binks, about all his past troubles, what got him kicked out of there.
I want to see the depressing shit afterwards. I want to
You want to see him become the street clown?
I want to see like Naboo after they have to clean up all those fucking droids. You know what I mean? Like, what do they do to all the droid parts?
There's something we'll never find out. Remy's
What
probably
happened
got
to
him in his
the-
room.
What?
Remy's probably got him in his room.
What happened to the remnants of the Trade Federation's giant spaceship? When it got blown up, did it crash into Naboo? Like, what's going on with that? These are fucking questions I need answers to.
Let's get like a real sad animated series about the families of all of the contractors that were on Death Star 2 when they
Anakin
exploded.
thought he saved them, but in reality, that was the first mass slaughter he did because that Trade Federation ship crashed into Naboo and killed millions.
Oh, I never even thought of that.
Murder from the start, young age.
I don't know. I'm just ready for Kenobi to be here.
Yes.
All right, here's a question.
Oh,
Since we're talking about Kenobi, I'm sure all of you have seen it. Scully, I know you've seen it.
Oh. That's what happened to all your battle droid parts.
Darth Darth Vader won out over Maul. Like, how pissed are you about that? Or are you happy that he is the main villain in Kenobi? Maybe not the
Vader?
main villain, but yeah. Apparently, before it was Vader, the original drafts were all Maul. It was Darth Maul.
I'd have been more pissed if it was Maul. I think.
They made the right decision.
You think they made the right decision with
Yes.
bringing back
Yes.
Darth Vader?
Yes, and Hayden Christensen. Like
Yes.
that was probably the smartest thing that they've done a lot of good things in the last. When Mando come out 2019?
Yeah.
So
2
yeah.
years or so.
That was the right decision because you're going to get a lot more. I know the history between Maul and Kenobi, but I feel like that's just like Tom and
It's
Jerry pretty
It's
much.
been played out.
It's the same outcome every time. And I think if they brought Maul back in that, and then, you have like with Maul and Kenobi in Rebels, like I think it kind of takes away from that. Like, you close the chapter on it right there.
Yeah.
I mean, if they have flashbacks with Maul in it and Kenobi, awesome, perfect. But for them to bring Hayden in, and I have no idea how much screen time, Vader's going to get. I hope it's a decent amount, but I know we have the fight scene. But they made absolutely the right decision with that.
And then apparently he's going to be in Ahsoka too.
Oh,
That'd be sweet.
That came out like a week or two ago that Darth Vader, Hayden, will be in Ahsoka.
so you can
Makes
see them
sense.
fight again.
She was his Padawan, so makes sense. They're making the right decisions. Hopefully, it all comes together really well.
Agreed.
Sit back and let Favreau and Filoni do their thing.
Did they
Keys to the kingdom.
in Rebels when him and her finally meet for, I guess, the first time since he became Vader, or at least I think
Yeah.
it's the first time.
Yep.
Did they ever show the outcome of that?
Yeah, you'll have to.
Ty and I actually just had this conversation like a month ago because
They didn't really show the outcome. Ezra time jumps, I guess you could say it that way, and reaches in and pulls Ahsoka out of the cave. Because they show Vader in the original fight scene, they show Vader walking out of the temple or whatever it is, but they don't show what happened to Ahsoka. So I don't know if he just pulls her out of the temple or if he pulls her out when Vader is about to chop her head off or something.
But at the end of that episode, you see her owl kind of go flying out of there too.
Okay. And is that the same? Because it's been so long since I saw Rebels. Like she gets like in the face and like his
helmet gets cut.
His helmet gets cut, and like for one glimpse, his eye doesn't turn back to
because he says Ahsoka and kind of like almost an Anakin voice.
Mm-hmm.
And then his eye kind of goes back to like normal, and then it flips back to the dark Vader eye.
I want to make sure that was like a Mandela effect that I had in my head.
Yeah, you're going to get a scene like that.
One of my favorite scenes
Hopefully.
in Star Wars of all time. And it was animated.
Well, my favorite is Kenobi and Maul on Tatooine. When he goes through all of the different stances, he goes through Qui-Gon, he goes through everyone that's taught him how to fight, basically.
Yeah,
and
you stand up and do those.
I was going to say you do those in the mirror at home, don't you?
You stand up and do those.
they were pretty accurate, Remy.
Hey man, that's my favorite episode.
Go get a sword real quick.
I can go get a lightsaber. I got one downstairs.
Please do it.
We're trying to go do it here.
But yeah, I don't know. I hope he has Kenobi has like a speech, kind of like he had at the end of episode 3.
Hell yeah.
Something heartfelt, just to make us all really sad.
We're just gonna keep talking about Kenobi. Do you think we'll see a lot of Vader without the mask on? or is it going to be straight up mask on the whole time?
I think we're probably going to get like, I would say 60 with it on, 40 with it off, just because I've already seen pictures like of shots from like the set that just has Hayden's in all the makeup and everything, and his head's all burned and shit. So I think there's going to be a lot.
Because like as Vader got older, he had to keep the mask on pretty much all the time, right? Because his body was failing.
Yeah.
So this is at a point where his body's still as healthy as can be for getting your arms and legs cut off, and your face melted. So that would maybe play into him being able to have the mask off a little bit.
Well, they said
longer.
he could technically use the Force, because I guess it's his breathing, to help him breathe. But if he does that, then he can't really use the Force for fighting or anything.
Okay.
What I'm interested in is like they show any like him like vulnerable, like depressed or like
Remorseful.
or any like signs of anything, or is it all gone at this point 10 years later? Is it just cold-hearted already 10 years in the future, or are we going to see like a glimpse and then that little glimpse is gone by the time the show's over? Like it's finally killed, he's all finished by the time the show's over.
I'd like to see him killing a Jedi, like actually hunting a Jedi with the Inquisitors. I think that'd be badass. But
that's still really, really, 10 years ain't that far apart from being separated from the children that he never got to see, pretty much. So I think there might be some kind of like, I guess, curiosity, like saddened curiosity to him. But I don't think it'll be a whole lot. I don't know. If anything, it would be the dreams, pretty much.
Yep.
Right.
Nightmares, I guess.
Like him sleeping in some fucking uncomfortable ass looking bed with all his suit and armor off, just like the head with like limbless basically, and then he wakes up and you see him just like squirming, basically limbless. That'd be wild.
Till his droid comes and helps him get everything on.
Right.
I would have
crushes that droid and another one comes in.
I'd assume he probably sleeps in some sort of Bacta tank, because we never saw him sleeping in any of the
Yeah, it's
the
probably
original
true,
three.
honestly. Yeah, if he's got to have something to keep him breathing.
Maybe he doesn't sleep.
Do you think he like hops into a VR and like kills some more kids? It's like practice.
Just to keep the evil where it needs to be.
I'm so curious about what the first shot of him is going to be, how they're going to do it, like introduce him into the show.
Do you think they're gonna wait like 3 episodes just to be assholes about it? Like,
I bet we see him the first episode.
Maybe it'll open with him.
That'd be awesome if it opened with him. Like it's a Kenobi show, but
open with Vader.
It's exciting.
I'd like to see Commander Cody, just like as a stormtrooper. That'd be funny.
Well, wasn't Morrison on the set of Kenobi?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
he'll be somebody.
Yeah, and I know he said that whatever role they want him to play in the future, he's down
looking for a job.
He's in.
Job security.
Hell, he could be Rex.
That would be so cool. That was one of my
finally
we did the
live action
episode.
Rex.
Live action Rex.
Because doesn't Rex know? I guess nobody knows Kenobi's alive, so never mind.
Well, some people do.
I do.
But who in the Star Wars universe knows that like he's alive right now, other than like Yoda?
Obviously,
I would say Yoda.
what's his name? That has why can't I think of his name?
Well, yeah, Lars.
Bail Organa?
Not Lars or Bail Organa.
Oh yeah, Bail. Ooh, that'd be cool to see Jimmy Smits back.
Or you're
I'd
going
like
to.
that.
Yeah, he's back.
I think he is.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Fuck hey.
We talked about this on one of the episodes. There's a rumor. There's a couple of different rumors. Nobody knows what's true. The one that I saw was that he had been kidnapped or he had been taken hostage or prisoner because he knows where Jedis might be hiding out. Not necessarily that they know anything about Princess Leia or anything. They just are looking for him because he has helped Jedi in the past. That's what the theory is.
Right.
That'd be sick. I'm still putting my money on Ahsoka's gonna be in that because of those fucking birds.
You're just dreaming,
It's-
bro. You want it to happen.
I mean, your argument has ground to stand on. I shouldn't even call it an argument. Your theory does.
Yeah, I'm not arguing.
But I don't know. Maybe, hopefully. I doubt it.
Unless it's another, it could be another Jedi that's force sensitive with birds.
Oh, I'm proud of you
My
for
God,
catching that.
Ghost.
That blew way over my head.
Can't say your name right, but you can notice some birds.
So could Tonto.
It was one time and I was drunk.
People don't forget.
Yeah, you know all the things Jeff's done when he's drunk.
Those things are unforgivable. I just mispronounced a name.
I can't take back the images I've seen of Jeff doing stuff to a fridge. Okay, that's burned into my memory forever.
Or slapping a random pack of salami.
Don't do anymore. We're gonna get banned off YouTube.
Shadow ban.
Any of my Lego fiends out there see the new the three new sets that officially are announced?
Okay, what happened with the whole Walmart thing? I thought we were supposed to get those today. Like I was all excited, like Collecticon or whatever it was.
So there's a pre-order for it. It doesn't ship till May.
Oh,
So you can go on Walmart and pre-order it. That's the trash compactor. There's like a Yoda hut one, and then there's like an X-wing little diorama too. That's kind of dinky. The
Death
Yoda
Star
hut,
scene.
yeah, the Yoda hut one looks pretty cool. Probably nab 2 of the 3.
I was gonna say, I'm sure all 3 will make their way into this house. Oh, excuse me, at some point.
Well, they're kind of cool. They actually have like displays where they have like what they are, kind of like the Vader one that I bought. Let me find it. Everything's a mess in this room.
Are you talking the like Vader? Not Vader's throne, but where
The
he's sitting in
chamber,
whole
yeah.
thing. Yeah, Vader's chamber. Yeah, actually, just seen that one.
I have Vader's castle. That's going to be put together this weekend, probably, or part of it.
So they'll all 3 of them will have like a little base like this. So that's kind
I
of
love
cool.
that.
That's like what they did with the planets. Lego made like little, like they had the planet with like the little ship or whatever.
Talk
I
about
had-
a company that's killing it right now.
I had almost all of
Lego.
those.
They're just ridiculous.
They pretty much have the licensing for everything.
Yeah.
Like Funko, I guess.
Yeah, Funko is crazy.
We need to make our own. The next big thing.
It's
Lego Funko.
really hard to think of something that hasn't already been done anymore. And then I see somebody put out something stupid on that as seen on TV aisle at Walmart. It's like, God damn it. And it's always like some kitchen utensil or something. We'll get there.
Kitchen
Get there
utensil
one
or
day.
something you put in your fucking garage.
Yep.
Like a hook. Like they just invented a hook.
I feel like the second half of our podcast should just be somebody like opening Pokemon cards.
I just got a booster box in today. But I'm not
I have a
opening them.
few.
I can't top Hunter's poll last night. Well, actually, both Hunters. My Hunter and then Mooch.
Yeah,
This fucking Rayquaza he just randomly pulled.
that was cool.
I
My
don't know.
ego's
I
a
got-
little shot from trying to open anything in this house right now.
I still have the Pokemon Celebration lunchbox. I can open that up at some point.
Come on, open it up. Let's go.
Right now. Just do it.
I could open it, or I can leave it sealed in the plastic and then sell it in 10 years.
You're just
I
gonna trade
recommend
Marvel in
that.
10 years for something.
Oh shit! As bad as Scully wants my OG Pokemon cards that are all opened, I gotta imagine the 25th anniversary. Somebody's gonna pay a pretty penny for an unopened box.
I gotta
Well,
get all that
25
shit
years.
together.
Don't worry. The 50th anniversary, it'll be worth something.
Yeah, every 5 years.
Oh, every 5 years they do something.
Anniversary.
5 years
stuff.
ago is the generations. Then they
Oh,
are
yeah.
high.
It's funny. Some of those Star Wars toys and stuff that I got from the 90s, a lot of them don't have that much value to them. I mean, they're worth probably what you paid for them back in the day.
Were they Powers of the Force? I've seen a lot of green boxes.
Some of them are. I can go get them all out if you want to see them. I'll put them in front
Yes,
of the camera.
please save this show.
I got the I got that
Give me a
same
minute.
Jabba the Hutt with Han Solo one that you got. I think I bought that for like $10 back in the day.
Hell yeah. Well, in conclusion to the topic at hand, I hope to see a Knights of Ren. I think that would be fucking dope if done properly. I think High Republic, like Ty said,
Mm-hmm.
I think that is something that they could make go the length. Like they could do multiple seasons of. Especially
I'd
if
like
they're
to see
still in the process
Mandalorian
already.
War.
That would be dope.
That would be sick. I would
Which-
more like to see that live action though.
I agree. I totally agree. But I think live action for a Mando War would
It's gonna
be
be expensive.
way, way expensive.
Disney owns everything.
Yeah,
think
but
they're
still,
scared to
dude.
open the pocketbook for it.
But it was pretty cool to get the shots of the Knights of 1,000 Tears
Yeah.
with all the TIE bombers. That was pretty cool. And then they blew up the temple.
Basically, yep. It was dope. I am actually really glad they didn't put that in there. It was just a subtle little thing that made Star Wars fans like, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to touch on the comic book that Remy recommended for all of us?
Oh yeah.
I don't
Got
think
that.
Dallas has read it, but we can.
I haven't finished it,
I was gonna save this for Saturday.
Okay.
but yeah, I mean, I'm down.
Yeah,
to,
we can do it Saturday too.
I've only read 2 of the 4.
I marvel.
Did you read?
eliminated all 4
I'm
of them.
assuming you read the first 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going to read 3 and 4, and then
I
not
have
read
no
1 and
fucking
2.
clue. Hey, you could have bought 3 and 4, and I'm like, damn, this is really good. I need to go back and read 1 and 2.
Touche. These are right off of the comic shelf.
Just like that Rick and Morty.
Mm-hmm. These are clean as fuck.
How come you didn't buy more Rick and Mortys? I feel like you should have gotten a couple of them.
I only read the first 2 issues. I was like, okay, this isn't that much different than the show. I'll just watch the show. I figured I'd cut them out, save as much money as I could, because I mean they were still $4 a pop.
Fair. Welcome back.
Looks like he just got done
You,
running upstairs.
you want me to do the countdown for you? I think you're muted. You're muted. I can't hear you.
Damn it!
Hey.
Ruined the joke. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna open this up because shit's gonna fall out everywhere. But
Just let it happen, man.
I'm not opening that up.
Does it smell like 1993?
It does.
Hell yeah. That was a good year.
Still has
And your parents made you keep all the boxes.
I think my dad put them all in like storage.
Smart man.
All the boxes in like the house. I think he had them in like the attic.
My mama just threw all my shit.
Fucking glorious.
That is sick.
Collector's fleet.
These are crazy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these.
And all this was just chilling at your grandma's place. That is the fucking.
This is
right there.
this is all I got. Like a little mini at.
It's not a star destroyer, Remy. Why don't they make this shit anymore?
But it
You
opens
think they look
up.
back in 1990 and see like all the shit they made, and it's just like, oh, we don't need to.
It opens up, and I can put people in it.
Here's a
Still
banger.
pretty cool.
That is cool.
That's fucking cool.
I have the Django slave one that you have. I don't have the Boba Fett slave one. Hoth speeder, nice.
This is all Power of the Force, right? I'm reading that on the box, right?
I have that.
Does it come
Yeah,
with
it
Java?
is.
Yeah, it sure does. fucking
Don't-
beautiful.
Don't have that.
It's just
You're gonna have to build a
much
shelf on that back wall, Dallas, to put everything on.
better. I feel like me when I was a kid again.
That is cool.
Oh, Ronto.
Also, I found this Lego set that I had when I was a kid that I totally forgot about. I don't know why my grandma kept it. Pretty sick.
Hell yeah.
There's like 12 more boxes. This is gonna be
Fucking keep showing them. Do them all.
Skyhopper.
You should wrap them all and then unwrap them on Christmas.
I think my dad probably bought this stuff more for him than he did for me.
That's what I do with my kids.
Yep,
yeah,
that's-
this is for you, but it's really for me. You can't open
It
it.
is TIE Fighter. Missile firing action.
This motherfucker. Fucker, hold on to.
Okay, that's fucking cool. I need like 12 of those.
Okay, one more box. More box of boxes.
There it is.
Yep, I got that, but the box is long gone.
Is that one worth any money?
I don't know.
Just because of the name on it, I guess?
Maybe. This one's had a rough life.
Hell yeah. Wish I had.
I'm still trying to get all the old Star Wars toys from Chris. He won't budge on them.
Where's my dual disc at? That's the fucking bee's knees right there.
That is sick.
I'm still trying, Scully.
Oh, fucking even bigger one.
Oh, you did have an ad. Nice.
All right.
Take them all out and play with them for us.
I should.
You have to make
They
the
had-
sound effects.
Some of these toys had like the craziest fucking attachments. Like there's a Boba Fett on here that I remember having. See him right here with all that shit he's got on him.
I have that.
Jesus.
He's got like a rocket, fucking jetpack swords. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's some weird like thing that goes over his chest.
Right.
His head goes through it.
Fucking wild.
And that particular model of Boba Fett's like super fucking jacked. Like he's just got a huge chest. It's ridiculous.
The Hall
I
of
have a
the
lot
Century.
of I have a lot of unopened Boba Fett figures.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I wish I did.
They're all like $3 at the store at like resale shops now. So every time I see one, I buy one.
Fucking hook it up.
Yeah, you got my address on that box I sent you.
I need to go through my giant Star Wars toy box. It's downstairs.
I dug through it.
You did?
Yeah, in your basement. That's where I found that not Jawa.
Oh yeah. Sand people.
Tusken Raider deal. Running around with it.
I forgot I bought that at Disney World.
That was the coolest fucking thing ever.
I bought like 4 of them because they were on sale, closeout for like $4.
So you can beat off all the Sandicy running around.
Yep. Just walking around Disney World with like 4 or 5 of those. I remember handing them out to all my friends.
Hell yeah.
That was
Good
before.
for me.
That was before I was in the club. I don't have any more. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I'll make it right.
Well, any other animated series you guys would like to see? I think we covered a decent amount.
Can't think of any.
I got a feeling that it's gonna maybe be sequel related, but
That's my gut feeling as well.
It would make sense because, like you said, they're trying to fix that.
Fix the plot holes.
they won't admit their mistakes.
No, they won't.
Well,
Well, hell,
casually fix it over time, though.
they're kind of admitting it by giving Favreau and Filoni full run.
Yeah,
what's going to happen? Doctor Strange, when this next movie happens, he's going to fix the Star Wars universe too.
Hey,
So
possibly.
That'd be amazing.
yeah, this shit never happened. Doctor Strange fixed it. He'll be like, okay,
I'd go along with that.
shit, I would too. Hey, whatever. Block those from my memory.
We're gonna do an episode one of these nights talking about the sequels. I'll wait till everyone's good and liquored up and angry, and then we'll let it all out.
It's gonna be rough.
It's just gonna be Dallas sitting there cussing the whole time.
We'll let it happen. Get it out, man.
Did you guys say something earlier about your opening cards Saturday or something?
I have not confirmed nor denied any of that yet. I haven't made up my mind. There's a lot of people streaming this weekend,
Is there?
and I don't know when I would do it. I know we could do a squad stream at some point, but
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
maybe open an ETB. I don't know. Maybe some Star Wars Signature Series.
I'm not buying
Did you
another
get-
one of those.
I didn't get any. No. I'm not paying $100 for it.
Is the new Lego Star Wars game, is it multiplayer?
Yes, it is.
That's when
multiplayer.
you stream ourselves playing that.
We will. I have big plans for that game. May is going to be good for content. You got Kenobi, you got Lego Star Wars, you got Star Wars celebrations happening that month with new trailers for all sorts of stuff. I think we're getting an Andor trailer.
Finally.
What's
Speaking-
the Alkalide or whatever? What show? What is that supposed to be about?
I do not know. I just seen the title for it last night when I was looking up when the Bad Batch got pushed back to, and I know
Okay.
that was another reason why it got pushed back. And Bad Batch is still 2022. When? Nobody knows. Late
Oh, I guess-
2022. And if they do 16 or 18 episodes, whatever it was like last time, that's an episode a week.
Is Mando season 3 in December
Yes,
of this year?
that is our
Oh.
Christmas present from Disney.
Man, it's a good Christmas present.
hmm What's up
And
now?
Ahsoka's 2023, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a feeling this might be the last season of Mando.
It would
think?
make sense.
I have a feeling.
I bet they do 4.
You think so?
Yeah, feels like a 4. Who knows? I guess maybe if they run out of ideas or they don't want to drag it on and keep doing the same content of just him running around saving Grogu. I don't know.
It's basically a babysitting show at the end of the day.
Maybe they'll do a time jump between season 3 and 4, maybe. And
Throw
Grogu,
back in.
Grogu's a little older, can do shit on his own, and Mando's just super fucking old.
Just decrepit.
He's dressed like his character in Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah. Just like him.
Life is good.
God. I wish they had outtakes from that show. Like,
Oh, yeah, I bet they're
like a
hilarious.
blooper reel. If he did that, that'd be dope.
I thought that movie was going to be like another banger, but it was just okay.
I don't think I've watched the new Wonder Woman one yet.
I had high hopes for that fucking show. I give it 6.2 out of 10 stars. And that's
Yeah.
being generous.
Feels like that 6.5.
Yeah, I'm probably like around 6. The first Wonder Woman was great.
Yeah, that was a 10.
I did like how they had the invisible jet in it, though. Thought that was pretty cool.
Yes, yeah, they did some cool things. I saw Batman again last night.
Did it change your
Fe-
opinion, or you still hate it?
I don't hate it. I never said I hated it. I just think it's a good movie. It's not a great movie. I think that's just where I'm at with it, which is hard for me to say as a huge Batman fan.
I still have to watch that deleted scene that you posted.
It's weird. It's I like parts of it, just like the movie. I don't know. It seems like a lot of that stuff's like rough around the edges still.
I haven't seen most of DC's recent stuff.
It's because you're a hater.
Oh, they like Marvel.
Hey, I like Marvel too, man.
I did finish Peacemaker yesterday. That was pretty good.
I have to watch that. It looks good.
That show, it's
He's perfect as that,
Yeah.
that character.
absolutely.
That's why I was bummed when I thought they killed him off in Suicide Squad.
I still need to watch the second one.
Yeah, same.
You didn't watch the second Suicide Squad?
Not yet.
Oh, it's so much better than the first one.
I didn't think the first one was that bad either, though.
And I didn't either, but it is definitely better.
Yeah, two is better. It has just better characters.
I think
Better
people went
story.
in, like low expectations with 2, and it did a better job than probably what people were expecting.
Yeah. Harley was a little bit better in this one.
Yeah,
Harley
she
in the
wasn't
first
funny.
one was stupid.
I fucking hate her character. People that collect it's like the same people that collect her just collect Deadpool, and I just get fucking annoyed. I don't want to see Deadpool shit. I don't want to see Harley Quinn shit. I don't give 2 fucks about either of those characters, and that's like all I see 99% of the time when I log on to Instagram.
I'm gonna get you a first appearance of Deadpool for
I had
a
one.
gift. Oh,
I had one. One of the guys I worked with, one is like back when I got a PS4 Pro. I had my old PS4. He's like, "Man, I'll trade you your PS4 for it." And I was like, "Sure." And then I sold that shit. I wish I would have kept it because
Yeah, I got a 9.4 graded in these boxes back here. I'm waiting to sell that.
all kinds of shit that's just hidden in there.
hell yeah!
Just over here fucking up this Lego set. It's cool. I wanted to rebuild it anyways.
We can start a new stream and just sit here and build Legos.
Dude, I'm fucking down. That would be fun as
I know
fuck.
you would.
Lego podcast, bro. Is anyone else doing that right now?
Probably. I know if you get on Twitch and you type in Lego, there's people just sitting there building.
The
Well,
other
we should
night
do
you
that.
typed it in, and there was only 2.
You have a set you haven't put together, right?
I have 2 now.
I have a set and a half that I haven't put together.
God,
Tyler
the
Oates
last
got
Lego
1,000
set.
together.
I'll grab it.
The last Lego set I bought was the one I sent Dallas for Christmas.
Yeah, Remy kind of inspired me to go down those Lego Star Wars sets.
Hell yeah!
Oh, that is
that's
badass.
yeah, you got to put that together. Come on,
It's 1,000 pieces. It can take me for fucking ever.
that's fine.
I'll restart the stream. Fuck it.
Do a 24-hour live stream.
Yeah. All for my
Nobody
kid to
gets
come in
off
while I'm
until it's
halfway
done.
through it and knock it over.
Restart.
Dad, that's cool.
We should.
So what
do
he
that.
does, that little shithead, what he does is he'll
Yeah.
bug me to build it.
And
I'll rip out all the
impromptu,
characters, the little Lego dudes, and he'll build those and then peace out. And then I'm stuck with building the rest.
I got a little Lego Charmander.
That's that little Japanese bag you gave me when I was down there, wasn't it?
Yeah, you have the same one.
Yeah, it's still sitting in my closet. I refuse.
Of course
to put
it is,
away.
because you don't love me.
I just keep stuff sealed.
He's a collector, Remy.
Clearly you don't, because now you have a child.
Unfortunately,
Scully, if I were to give you one of these not Legos, but these Star Wars boxes, which one did you want? You could have any of them. Huh?
could have been twins. Okay, what am I picking now?
If you could have any of
If I
these
could-
boxes, these Legos,
Millennium Falcon.
not these Star Wars, the Millennium Falcon.
Falcon or Slave One, just because they don't make Slave One anymore. Oh yeah, this actually just happened to her this week.
Yeah, she
Oh,
was telling me
no.
about that when I was there.
She
Yeah,
was
my
getting
sister.
those Harry Potter books that you put together and you open it and it makes a scene or whatever. And our 4-year-old was, I don't know if she was helping her or if she was helping herself to the pieces, but yeah, she threw them all in the garbage and she thought she got them all out. I took the trash out and then she went to put it all back together and she's missing like 4 pieces, 5 pieces or some shit. So now it's just the outside of the book closed.
My nephew started to throw things in the trash and flush things down the toilet. Yeah.
We haven't had a toilet. I don't think we've had a toilet incident yet, but our 2-year-old likes to If it's like a glass plate, it's going in the trash when she's done. Bowl, cup, whatever. When she's done, it's going in the trash.
Hey, at least she's courteous enough to be like, "Hey, I'm done with this."
It's hard to be mad at her because she's cleaning up after herself, but it's just like
Yeah.
And then one of these times I'm gonna switch it up and get paper plates, and she's gonna put it in the sink. And she's not gonna know what to do.
I think you were over at my house when my daughter, she was like 3, and she was running away with a bowl of cereal. And I was trying to get it from her, and she just yeeted that fucking thing, and it shattered all over my floor.
Sorry, it's not funny, but
It was hilarious.
I was laughing. He's laughing. He's having a good time. Oh, glorious. You finally framed it. How long did you have that before you framed it?
Well, when did it come
a
out?
year. Like a year.
So I got all this wall space now. I'm gonna get some shit hung up tomorrow.
Yeah, you painted in there, right?
Yeah, I redid everything. I don't have anything in here right now other than like this because I don't know where to put all the Legos and shit.
Glorious.
But I have a shit ton of wall space. I've got all that wall.
That was the moon.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get these swamp things hung up tomorrow.
That'll look cool when you're all done with it, though.
Yeah. I need to figure out what to do with all these Legos because Legos just keep growing in this fucking house.
It's like me and Funko Pops.
At least you can stack Funkos.
Have you put together any of those? Have you put any of those Gundams together yet?
No, I got those fucking stacked too. I got like 8 of those. Scully acting over here like he knows what those are.
I do. I actually just put one together 2 weeks ago. I posted in the chat.
Quit fucking lying.
I don't remember what it was called, but
Buddy, that's a picture you found online.
it was a fun build
How do you put it together?
with glue.
Carefully.
What?
And lots of fun times to be had.
For that, I'm not sending you the Falcon.
All right, I'll settle for Slave 1.
I got 2 slave ones. I got Django's and Boba's.
I'll take the Boba Slave 1. That's
Hang all of that shit from your ceiling.
That's what I did when I was a kid.
Fishing,
Swear to
yeah.
God.
Fishing line. Get fishing line hang from the ceiling.
What I did when I was a kid, I had all the Star Trek.
Yeah.
I left, dude. You should have seen the Star Trek shit I left there, bro. There's like equally as much Star Trek shit in boxes still.
I forgot your dad is like diehard Star Trek.
Oh my God, he would like hurt when I didn't take it. I'm like, what the fuck you want me to do with it? Look at a 1,400 square foot house. You want every fucking room to have like toys in it.
Fuck it.
Jericho would love that. Walk into the house, living room, Star Trek stuff.
Bro, she's already fucking probably gonna leave me after this week anyways. Not gonna be a wedding.
Can we still come down for the time when the wedding is?
Sure, man. We'll go to Branson. Just have boys this time.
That's the
Hell
haunted,
yeah.
or not the haunted, but the abandoned town, pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 10 houses or something. I don't know why it fucking made the rounds on TikTok.
Yeah, it's houses.
Right.
I've walked through it.
You would. You come all the way to Branson just to do that.
No,
And then you went to
Came to
Dolly
Branson
Parton
on a
Dixie Stampede. didn't
on a
you?
family trip. Not in Branson. Yeah, I did do the Dixie Stampede in Branson. I've also done it in Tennessee.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hey man,
Just-
I like
They
Dolly
should do
Parton.
Stampede now long. You can't say Dixie anymore. So
Oh yeah, because Dixie's racist. Sorry.
I don't know. I'm not getting on that topic, but I don't, just
Yeah, delete that part from the podcast, please.
Too late.
Yeah.
We're live. It's in the internet now.
Internet never forgets.
Right. Well, on that note, gentlemen,
Ribby, do the poses real quick. Lightsaber poses again.
Go get your lightsaber.
We got to end with that. Come on,
Get the viewers Remy.
go get it.
No.
Come on.
next time.
Maybe next time. Maybe next time we'll open the show.
I have a dark saber
Just-
coming.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, gentlemen, thank you all for being here.
Yeah, it was fun.
We were on topic
Thank
for
you
about
for having me.
Good half hour.
I'm all right with that. it's kind of boring. Like after a certain point, it's like we're like, well, we talked about everything we want. I'd rather just chit chat. You know what I mean? I think it's fine. We had a good time.
I agree. Till next time, Dallas. Did you read Boba Fett is Dead yet?
No, I will. I just, I've been busy
What's,
not doing anything all week. So,
Well, once you get to the end of issue 2, you'll see why Remy picked this series.
Yes.
I'll read it tonight.
Look at that! Look at that fucking perverted face.
I'm probably
That
gonna-
goddamn caterpillar mustache. Look at that shit.
I'm gonna finish the other 2 tonight.
Oh, see, I was under the impression that you'd already read it, but okay. I guess we'll continue again on Saturday. Maybe have some Pokemon streams in between then. I don't know.
Yeah,
see.
I'm gonna go try to find some cards tomorrow.
Hell yeah! I thought you were doing that today.
You know what? I had to get this
Sounds like a
I had
plan.
everything dragged out of this office. So to do this podcast, I had Jerica help me. Jerica did majority of it, so props to her getting this painting done. Then I had to drag everything back in here, get the computer set back up. So,
We appreciate all your hard work that you're putting in and Jerica's hard work.
oh, it's all Jerica, man. She won't even see this, but we're giving her props.
Get her a Choco Taco.
I fucking wish. I don't even know if they make those anymore.
Oh, you know they do.
They do.
Remy knows.
Remy's the taco expert.
All right. On Choco
I
Taco.
can't eat that shit no
Oh,
more.
we're ending on Choco Taco. All right. We'll see you guys on
All
Saturday.
right, later, guys.
Goodbye.